The 2018 China Championship final will be contested between multiple world champions Selby and John Higgins on Sunday in Guangzhou. Selby won the China Open and International Championship in China last season. Photo credit, World Snooker Both players emerged from encounters with two of the host nation's brightest young prospects as Higgins overcame Lyu Haotian to reach a 49th ranking event final of a stellar career, and world number 1 Selby held off Zhao Xintong. The two semi-final clashes were quite different in terms of both the entertainment and quality that was produced at the Tianhe Sports Center. Higgins was nowhere near his best, as has actually been the case for much of the tournament, but the Scot demonstrated his uncanny ability to prevail even with a subpar display as he outlasted Lyu in a turgid battle 6-3. Selby, on the other hand, compiled a few big breaks to establish a seemingly comfortable 4-1 lead over his 21-year-old challenger, who was featuring at this late stage for the first time in his career, before a late charge threatened to cause an upset. Zhao had fought back superbly against world champion Mark Williams and recent Shanghai Masters runner-up Lyu Haotian in the previous two rounds, and when he leveled at 4-4 it looked as though another shock was on the cards. But Selby, like Higgins in fact, knows just how to dig deep when it matters most, and the 35-year-old won a crucial ninth frame to regain the lead before sealing the victory with a timely break of 63 in the last. While there'll surely be many big games in the future that include Zhao and Lyu in the lineup, Sunday's showdown for glory on this occasion boasts a couple of the all-time legends in the sport. Higgins will bid for a 31st ranking event crown, while a triumph for Selby would see the Englishman land a 15th career title at this level and take him above Neil Robertson into 6th on the all-time list. Indeed, the latter has enjoyed a love affair with China in recent seasons, with 5 out of his last 9 ranking successes occurring in the Asian country since 2015. Higgins is no stranger to acquiring silverware in the region, of course, with the 43-year-old back into the China Championship final for the second time following his prior victory in the event when it was originally staged as a lucrative invitational in 2016. The last time Selby and Higgins faced off against one another was at the Crucible last year, when the former bagged his third world crown at the expense of the Wizard of Wisha, subsequent to a gripping final in Sheffield that ended 18-15. Selby has actually prevailed in the last 3 meetings between the duo and has a 10-5 overall head-to-head record, but such as his pedigree, Higgins can never be discounted at this stage of a competition. Neither player has really performed to the heights of their potential this week, but that has often been the way throughout their entire careers, and arguably the reason why they have been so successful. Both cuists understand that style over substance can often get in the way of advancing in a tournament, and that a dog display when the chips are down can be just as effective as knocking in the big breaks. Higgins and Selby can frequently turn it on like a flick of a switch though, and that light usually flickers more brightly when the trophy is on the line. Who'll come out on top in this clash worth a whopping £150,000 is arguably the toss of coin. Live coverage will be on Eurosport. Click here to view the draw, times, set, categories, news tagged as China Championship, John Higgins, Mark Selby.